party. Why don't you and me, we have a little talk about the like button down here? I hit it. I think you should hit it too. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to the family. It's taco night.
Averiguando qué hacer por la noche. Entonces entrarse en mi cuarto pa' ver. Levántate mi amor, hoy vamos a beber. Ponte algo sexy, bebé. Tírate un selfie, bebé. Yeah, hey. Ponte algo sexy, mi amor. Tírate un selfie, mi amor. Hey, dale. Tírate un selfie que te ve bien cabrón. Brindamos todas las copas. Ese trabajo. Tírate un selfie que te ve 1,000,000. No hay trabajo en la mañana, un bendición. Baby, put your favorite dress on. And maybe we can skip and go right to the sequel. Prende Philly Blunt, take a hit for the people. El Instagram, que se algoritmo. Machuca sin vergüenza y la tiro con ritmo. Agua. You know I like it like that. You know I like it like that. You know I like it like that. Yeah. Tírate un selfie que te ve bien cabrón. No hay trabajo en la mañana. Llamo a mi cama when the night is done. Ponte algo sexy, mi amor. Hey. Tírate un selfie, mi amor. Chacho. Ponte algo sexy, mi amor. Tírate un selfie, mi amor. Tírate un selfie que te vea 1,000,000. No hay trabajo en la mañana, que se del trabajo. Huepa, mamacita, huepa. Huepa, mamacita, huepa. Huepa, mamacita, huepa. Huepa, mamacita, huepa.
Someone to save you. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while.
Bring at you dead. Bring at you dead.
I wish you all the best I can, and I stop myself a while. I'm saying things I don't believe. The panic rising up in you. Why won't you tell me something new? Don't you think for the best we fight back faster, sooner than this?
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto with Road Dogg. Behind me, you will see the order screen for Tangem Wallets, one of the coolest and most secure wallets around. Works with an NFC-enabled phone. Truly amazing, truly secure. Wow. Also available with a new ring. You can get a set of cards with a very nice ring. Always have your wallet with you, ready to go, and safe and secure. Nobody can use it but you. You know the secret. Nobody else has it. Use the code word WAG. That's dog. You got to draw it. Dog. Pretend you're from the South. South of North America. Get 10% off. This is what our market looks like today. So he's doing pretty nice at 214. Mog is hanging at the bunch of zeros in 2063, whatever that means. Mog doing about the same at 24. Doge coming in. $12. I'm sorry. Yeah, that'd be awesome. $12. 12 and a half cents. Nice. The hexagons are getting riled up. You're at 1.5 cents per hex right now. They're already picking out their Lambo colors as we speak. And on the weekly, it's been all pretty nice, but mostly the old memes are what's popping off. So I guess we're looking at memes tonight. First of all, we're going to take a quick look at Bitcoin just to see where she's at right now. She's hanging here at 67,500. She's been in this range all day long. Well, except for the nice little pump up that we had this morning. That was nice. Going 68,376. I forgot to set my take profit target. 68. So I'm kind of, yeah. Here we are. Bitcoin. $68,000, right under rejection, or right under resistance, rather. Are we going to make it? We're hoping that we'll get a breakout up there, maybe get that one extra little hump there. You know, I'm looking for 3 humps and a dump, but this might be our 3rd hump right here. She did touch this line here. 3 touches there. Might complete this little cycle, and that would suck. I'm not the only one that thinks that. It appears that Mr. Elliott Wave here also thinks that we have reached our 5th wave here, and we're going through our ABC correction. Elliott sees us going to 67,000, 66.6, and 66.1 as being possibilities of how low that we could go. I've got this trend line right here that is kind of in confluence with the 66,100 area. If we break this trend line, down we go. We could be getting our 2nd hump here. Just an idea. Or all hell could break loose and we go back to 30,000. Nay. Things are looking nice. Time-wise, things are looking nice. It would be nice to see her make one more attempt to break up through there. I think she's got it in her. I think she does. I want to look on the 15-minute and see if it agrees with me. No, you're still agreeing with Elliot, you traitor. Traitor? Are you an A or an ABC? Make up your mind, Elliot. Come on now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the crypto news. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way, because there's a lot of things that we need to catch up on that's happened in the last 24 hours. And here we are. That's not it, Sean. So hard to get good help. Sorry, Road Dogg. Now try it. All right, there we go. What happened in the last 12 hours, last 24? We missed this one last night. In crypto. Well, in the last 24 hours, Tesla Bitcoin wallet, which hadn't seen any movements in the past 2 years, has moved about 11.5 thousand Bitcoin, worth about 770 millions, to a new wallet. It's not checked if this wallet is an exchange-related wallet. Y'all just want to get freaky out. Just whatever you can FUD the market with, right? Is that it? Just anything? There's a speculation that Israel will soon begin retaliating against Iran. Israel, which is considering retaliation against Iran, has reportedly told the United States that it will not target Iran's nuclear or oil facilities. Litecoin Canary Capital has filed an S1 document with the SEC seeking approval for a Litecoin spot ETF. I have argued this whole time, ever since PayPal put Litecoin on there. They were part of the big four back in the day, back in the old days. It was Bitcoin and then finally Litecoin. And Darkcoin, and then Ethereum. And I still think there might be something for Litecoin. A lot of people do not agree. It's an old coin for sure. But yeah, the old school people have had some kind of something in plan for it, or else they still would not be pushing this agenda and still be leaning toward their ETFs and spot. In my personal opinion, let's see how it rolls out. It just might be one of them little things that will come up and surprise you. And that would suck. You're like, oh, it's there all the whole time. We thought it was a dud. I don't know. I do have some Litecoin, not a whole lot, but there are agendas, and there are ATO agendas. I believe that. There might be one in store for Litecoin. Also, mine's Doge. They mine at the same thing. XRP Ripple launched a stablecoin pegged to US dollar. The stablecoin RLUSD will be available globally in a slew of platforms, including Uphold, Bitstamp, Bitso, MoonPay, etc., said Ripple. Grayscale has filed to convert the Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund into ETF. It is mainly composed of 75% Bitcoin, 19% Ethereum, and the rest on Solana, XRP, and Avalanche. Self-Key, Singularity DAO, and Cognito Finance plan to merge into Singularity Finance, focused on tokenizing AI economy. Tokens Key, SDAO, and CGV are merged into SLFI at a ratio of 1:1, 1:80, and 1:10, respectively. And a lot of these Singularity projects over here doing a lot of consolidation. I don't think that it's Singularity DAO. I think that is different from Singularity Net. Best of my ability, best of my recollection. WFLI 686.3 million tokens have been sold to date. TIA Celestia unveiled its first DA network upgrade, Schwap. Oh, that's cool. After further testing, Schwap will launch a mainnet beta in November. Yeah, you need to do something. All right, we're going to check over real quick and see if we got any up and coming news here right now. Fresh off the presses, ladies and gentlemen, right here on Road Dogg Crypto from Layer GG. 13 seconds ago, BlackRock Bitcoin ETF IBIT flow has been increasing for several days. IBIT saw inflow of $391 billion worth today. Radiant Capital was hacked and nearly $50 million worth of assets were stolen. Say it's not so. While Radiant has dropped significantly, BitThumb's Radiant has gained 30% premium since its deposits and withdrawals were suspended. Boom, boom, boom. Sucks to be you. Robinhood will support crypto futures trading in the coming months, according to Bloomberg. The exact timing of the support was not disclosed. Here we go, DGens. Ow! Binance Lab has announced the investment in Lombard Finance. Lombard is a Bitcoin LST liquid staking platform with $730 million total value locked. Say announced the launch of Fast USD, a native yield stabilized asset backed by DUSD. That's DEUSD. Fast USD will play a key role within the Say DeFi ecosystem. We're being bombarded by stablecoins all of a sudden, aren't we? I guess we should have had that legislation in place over. We had 3 years to do it. They just decided, for whatever reason, to try to destroy crypto and said, I'm sorry, what administration was that? Bitwise files updates XRP spot ETF S1 with the SEC. Details on ETF structure, custody arrangements, redemption mechanisms, and more have been fleshed out. Avalanche Summit LATAM has begun. They released an opening keynote on the X channel with the Avalanche 9000 upgrade. Alchemy Pay announced the launch of L1 Alchemy Chain with the Q4 roadmap. And Teller has released a white paper on Teller Layer, an L1 network based on the Cosmos SDK. Yes! Sorry, I get excited with all things Cosmos. I was born that way. I can't change. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging out with the news. We're going to start jumping into the chats. And start jumping into the charts and the chats. Right.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Say hello to everybody hanging out with me tonight. How we doing? 13 wonderful people hanging out here. We got Strega. Hey, there's Barnum. How's it going, Barnum? Glad to have you here. Rising Sun. Joe from Trade Intuitions first and nailed it. We've also got Sun. Happy Face again from Rising Sun and Good Brown Gravy. How's it going, Good Brown Gravy? There's Geethan. How's it going, Geethan? Sorry. Yo, hope all is well. All is well. I am blessed, and I hope that each and every one of you are blessed today, too. It's a much better life than living cursed, right? The only way you can be blessed, in my personal opinion, the biggest thing that started changing my life in that direction was this guy up here and discovering what gratitude was. That is life-changing. It really is. I thought it was hokey pokey, but no, just being grateful. Find out the Bible just told you that the whole time. All you had to do is just follow the directions. Just be thankful. And then good things started happening. Rising Sun, how's it going? We just said hello to you 3 times. How's it going, my man? G-Dog HVAC 89 says Shiba. You know, I want to put Shiba on my list. We haven't taken a look at Shiba in a while. And I've got a list of meme coins anyway. We probably need to take a look at some of those good ones there. Strega says, market looking good. I hope so. We need that. We need that. We deserve that for a change, right? Isn't it about time? Dream Tanks TV, let's go. $12? Let's go to 120. Good Brown Gravy says, with the ETH merge, could Litecoin become Bitcoin Silver once again? With the ETH merge, I don't know how that would have, or maybe I'm missing some information there. Could Litecoin become Bitcoin Silver? I don't see it getting the hype that it had back then, but it would be cool. I mean, think about this. I mean, there could still be evolution on Litecoin for real, because they've been experimenting with Dogecoin, which is on the same script. They're mined together. They're dual mine script network. I've got a miner somewhere that I hope to hook up at some day. It's an ancient. I guess they're still good for Litecoin and Dogecoin. But could it ever regain its previous status? I don't think it'll ever get its previous luster. But now if they start building on there, it could definitely get some hype. Like the DC20s, like the BRC20s, they can do all of that. Litecoin is just a copy of Bitcoin, but written onto, instead of using SHA-256, they put it on the script, which is so much easier and cheaper to mine and faster. But you know, it's just a version of it. So I think it's got redeemable quality. I don't think it should be slept on. And I know it's a Beamer coin, but it's a solid network that has been there and has not been hacked or anything since its existence. So there's value in that. There's a lot of, so if they were to go back in and build on it, I mean, it could be hopeful. I don't know. Will they? I don't know. But for some reason, I just always want to keep a little bit of Litecoin somewhere. Preferably if I can get it around $30, $40, it's even better. And try not to buy it over 70, even better. Somewhere through there, between 30 and 70, I think it's a good price to pick it up. Over that, well, then you're probably chasing. But it can get up to around $300, $350, so it's not a bad investment. It's just a slow one. It has its good properties, and used to use it to transfer a lot of funds over from exchange to exchange using Litecoin because it was so cheap and quick. Let's go back to the chat here. The Crypto Romero, how's it going? Good to see you guys. I haven't got any notifications from you guys lately. I need to go back and look on that. Dropping and showing in love by hitting that like, baby. Hey, I appreciate it, Crypto Remora. Let's give a shout out to Crypto Remora and to also Joe from Trading Intuition here real quick. Let's show you who we're talking about. Introduce you to these guys. I happened to catch them one day, just randomly showed up on my stream or on my feed, and I like what they were doing, so I gave them a shout out, and I think you should check them out. And let me bring up their channel here. The Crypto Remora, they got 778 subscribers, so showing them a little love would definitely help, and they got Alpha to talk about over there. I need to. So we're subscribed. Where's the bell? Click that bell because I'm not getting any notifications. I got it clicked. Well, now I got it clicked. That's what it is. There we go. That's how we take care of that. Y'all can do that for their channel. Do it for mine too. But go give them a go check them out. Listen to them. See what they're the alpha that they're sharing, the insight that they're sharing on the market and stuff. I saw very helpful information when I was there. And then we also got Joe from Trade Intuition. Those of you who don't know, Joe's on, he's streaming every day about 3 o'clock, teaching how to trade this market. Go check out Joe. Awesome alpha every day there. Let's head back to the, oh, look, nailed it. That was the wrong one, man. I have lost my chat once more time because I'm a boomer. Justin Mason says Brett looks good. We'll put Brett on here. Brett has been looking good. I noticed Toshi was up a little bit too. Nico Valley, win 12K. Win which one 12K? Win Bitcoin 12K? Win ETH 12K? Hey, welcome to the stream though. Glad to have you here. Litecoin, the Robinhood tokens will move. Retail will buy them, in my opinion. Yeah, good. Litecoin is on it's on PayPal. I think it's over. Is it over on I can't remember if it's on. I'd say it probably is on Robinhood. But they stuck to Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum are the main ones. Darkcoin was in the pick. Which Darkcoin? What did you switch into? She switched. She was a privacy coin. It was the hottest thing. I think it was something else before Darkcoin. Switched to Darkcoin, relabeled as a privacy coin. Then it's Dusk. Dusk is the name of the coin now. That was one of the top 3 for a long time before Ethereum kind of came in and took its place. Hi, much love, Rhoda. Hey, much love, Crypto Ramara. Oh, there we go. Joe's put the link up. I can't post it though because I've got to update my Stream Deck thing or something. She's not posting for me. But Joe put the link for Crypto Memorial there. Joe, go ahead and put your own in there. And let's start getting into whatever Bitcoin thinks it's doing right now. I'm on the 15-minute chart, and we're sideways, man. Elliot seems to think we're coming down. Let me get Elliot off of there. Don't always agree with Elliot. I take him into counsel. But he's got a good point, because when we zoom out on the bigger time frames, 8 hour, 1 day, whatever you choose to go with, we just got an accumulation. My moving averages spell that out real nicely. That's when they all, and I mean they all, even the bigger ones, I don't usually see them get involved too much. That's what's kind of interesting. So this might be the big move coming. This might be the big one. Where are you at on the daily? Okay, you guys are still down here. It's kind of what I normally see there. But for them to start accumulating on these bigger time frames, 4 hour, normally when we see an accumulation happen, I'm watching for moving averages to do it. And usually the 15-minute or 1 hour, they've worked it all out and figured out which way they're going to go. This one's lasted a little while. But I mean, yeah, it has. I mean, this is the whole freaking year feels like, and we've got prices going sideways and all the moving averages just come up and intertwine like a bunch of earthworms just having a whatever they're doing. It looks obscene. Ryan, you ever seen them just all globbed up together? It's creepy. It's like they came from Epstein Island or something. I don't know what they're doing. They're having one of them Puff Diddy parties. A Puff Daddy party. They getting the freak on. And it does that in every time frame that you go down, you're going to see that. I mean, they're just going to be all up together there. Just like there. And I read that as a good possibility we can get our breakout here, especially on the 4 hour. Look what's going on in the 4 hour. Let's get rid of some of these little lines that were drawn on smaller time frames and don't really make much sense on the bigger ones where you need to be zooming out. And of course, I'm always going to have to get some kind of line going. So from these group of bodies here to there and to touching the candle body there, I think we got a decent angle hanging out there, and I'll put him up to the top. That seems to line up. So it's one of the first things I look at. I kind of picked this up from Gann. The old angles here and there, some touches. The third touch we could probably be somewhere up here in 70,000. So maybe we will clear this little area. We're at an 886 retracement. We broke through it. This is a top area, man. It is for real.
there's still that possibility to lose it and then come down, regroup, and then start going for the bigger breakout. That might be more realistic for what we see, because this was a nice ride for Bitcoin and for altcoins. Now, I got my question for you is, are you taking profits in altcoins? Or are you diamond handing it for something else? Are you feeling greedy and wanting more money? Just questions you need to ask yourself, you know. Make a plan, have a plan, some kind of plan, get paid. I'm going to be looking at a 382 area all the way down to a 0.5. Not yet entertaining the 618 retracement, 62,500. Looking more for maybe about 64.8. We could come down and bounce there if we do. Honorable mention right here. I'm going to go ahead and move this little guy down, reuse him. You are a 236. Let's mark you red. That'll confuse me. Let's go some kind of weird paint color. The 0886 from our bigger pool from this one is where we are right now. That's what we're facing. But if we can get past it, man, the next targets are starting to look pretty sweet. We're starting to look up here about the 71,000 and also 72. I'm gonna go ahead and label 71. So my little cheat ones right there. Not as accurate as when I pull it the other way, but pretty gosh darn accurate, I might say. So it's on the table, we could, but we just don't know for sure, right? Some things that could help us here is if we kind of zoom out a little bit. Let's go to a daily. Got a candle body close there, candle body close there. I want to look at my indicators and see if we got any divergences, a bearish kind of divergence. And there is right here on the RSI on the daily, where we are topping out here and coming here. Now it doesn't look like she's totally official here, so we might have to chill out and wait until it confirms, but it looks like if we are peaking here, that is a lower high, whereas we have a higher high in there, and that could be what brings us back to retest the 63,500 area here on this time frame. Makes sense. When you zoom out and look at things, I do think it takes a lot of the noise out, and you can predict a little bit better than trying to look on getting tied up on the smaller time frames. And it just makes sense. We got great signs. It's bullish. We're above the 200 moving average, closed several candles on the daily. We got a thumbs up there. Okay, we got some bearish divergence going on. Okay, that's cool. The questions we got to ask ourselves, was this a parabolic move? Because if we're starting to be parabolic, that divergence doesn't count for about 3 tries. I usually find you get about 3 instances in a parabolic move of bullish divergence before it tops out. Rule of thumbs is all we got. We got thumbs and rules for the thumbs that just help guide us. Nothing solid, nothing 100% concrete, but good rules of thumbs. Like, you know, don't speed in front of a cop. Good rule of thumb. You know, they might not come after you every time, but most of the time they're going to come after you. Good rule of thumb. We've got the 9 moving average crossing both the 21 and the 200. That is very bullish. 21 crossing the 200 here on the daily. Those are great signs. Can we come back to this area and retest? You better believe it. Now this will be at the 618 pool, I believe. I think we just saw that. Yep. Right. Well, right between those areas, isn't it? The 50 and the 618, which is typically that's a good, when you do a fib pool, that's kind of that's typically your standard go-to, unless we're really bullish. Then you want to look at the 382. I'm sorry. But this is a typical pullback area that we can go to. There's steeper areas, but we got a trend line saying, hey man, that probably won't happen. So we are seeing a little thing saying that yeah, we could get a pullback from here. We may not break through now. We may not. But we don't know. That could happen. It just depends on what goes on. You know, we got Asia coming on. Woo, baby. We got Asia was coming on at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time about 3 hours ago. And then we've got London coming in at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's going to be approximately about 4 hours from now. And they're the ones that are going to start setting the path. If they got something to do, they're going to start finagling it, and then we'll leave it to the New York Open to carry it through. And then who is it that dumps us? Is it New York? You're the ones that, yeah, I believe it is New York that dumps us in the afternoons. Usually is what we see happen. However, let's take a look at the altcoins. I've got 21 people here. Oh, nice. Okay, so here's my cheat. Oh, look at this. S&P 500 today, still holding up above her trend line there. That's bullish as all get out. She's still wanting to go up. if that holds true, this is going to be a strong parabolic, strong ass move coming out. SPX means stock market, tech stocks are going to go crazy. Now, I don't know how that's going to affect Bitcoin. It's usually a good thing for Bitcoin, more risk on stocks and things like that. That's why we kind of follow the SPX S&P 500 index, just to kind of give us an idea, to keep track of what they're doing and how it might relate to us. But right over here, we see Bitcoin dominance. She ain't going down. She's going up. Now, that is not typically great for altcoins. And as it's been going up, we've been getting a lot of wicks up here on total 3. Lots of wicks there for downside. But we have cleared this area. As long as we can hold this area at 615, we're at 620 right now. Anticipate we can get a bump up to where we were back in about late September for our altcoins. Maybe a little higher, maybe to where we were back in July before we had the big drop in. You remember that big drop in August? Oh gosh, we just recovered from the one in July, saying, "Oh man, it's looking good again. Thank you." And then that was rough. But when we look at total 3, we've got this channel that we've broken out of, and it's looking nice, and we're starting to get higher highs, higher lows. Do the old song and dance where the number go up slowly. Until that one day it decides to go up fast. I think we'll see that out of Bitcoin before we ever see that out of altcoins. So we got to be cautious with altcoins, and I do recommend you having something to take profits, some kind, get paid, because it is still going to be a rocky ride for a lot of these altcoins. I think at some points in the market, it's easy, and even I do too sometimes. You're like, oh, just keep on going. This is it. And yeah, the market doesn't ever do what we want it to do. It just doesn't. It always has something to surprise us with. That's a lot of lines on here. Let's get rid of some of those. That's what I got for Bitcoin. Let's start getting into the altcoins. Let's go back to the chat, see what you guys are talking about, and then we'll start jumping into. It looks like we're going to look at a lot of memes, other than maybe Sui or Caspa. Hey, I discovered, now you guys probably knew and probably talked about it before, but Nacho, Caspa meme coin, it's trading on CoinEx, probably a few other exchanges. So now we're starting to see some of the Caspa meme coins trickle to centralized exchanges. Might ought to check out on Nacho. I did buy some today. There's Grimmer. Grimmer says OPAI. Are you talking about ORI? ORAI? I think you normally ask for that. I'm in that one too. I like that one. That one is a dark horse, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know about ORI Chain, go check that one out. It's on Cosmos ecosystem. Built off their SDK, but they do actually doing. You can see it through the wallet. What is the name of that wallet? The Kepler wallet. And connect to the sites that they can go through. Oh no, the ORI Chain wallet. They have their own wallet. Go through that, and audio, video, AI, and some other things, Chat GPT kind of things that they're doing over there. For real. Not just talking about it. It's like it's set up, go use it kind of thing. I haven't really dived in deep, but it looks really cool. Nazarite 0721, I can't talk, says, I love Litecoin. No way Bitcoin hits 250,000 in the future without Litecoin hitting 3,000. Pick your multiple. Hey, how's it going, Nazarite? Litecoin's always been, Litecoin is how I made 10 Bitcoin. I was trading a weird pair of some little 42 coins when it was back in the day against Litecoin pair. I made 100 Litecoin, and then at that time it was 10 to 1 on Litecoin, believe it or not. And so I immediately swapped 100 Litecoin for 10 Bitcoin, and then got stupid and thought I was a genius and had that market figured out with the little bot strategy I was playing on bots. I was actually with low liquidity. I found a little trick that I could do that would trick the bots, and so I just loaded up on Litecoin. Worked at that point in the market, and I just got really lucky. Thought I was a genius, and then ended up just, you know how it goes. You know the story. And then capitulating on what was left when it went down to like $200 or $400. I can't remember which one, but it was too damn cheap to sell Bitcoin. I read the FOMO got me. Justin Mason, Bitcoin could retrace back to 66,000 and bounce up. Yes, it could. It could, or lower. Ellen Azizian, you're telling me you did that to your face for 22 viewers? Oh, you haven't been here before, have you? Oh, I'm a man of many faces. I'm the faceless man from from that place. You can't think of it, can't? No, I can't. It was the best show on TV. Game of Thrones. Yeah, I'm that dude. No, you mean OPAI. Okay. I'll change that. OPAI. I haven't heard of that one. We might have a gem. I don't know. Grimmer's pretty good at picking out some of this. Optopia. Okay. But nothing wrong with checking out or I2. Drew Ellis, do I actually paint my face painstakingly every day before the show? Actually, I don't. I got my assistant Sean to do it. And Sean, you need to touch up my lipstick now. Sometimes we spice it up and we get a little rock and roll. But if you really want to know what I look like, what my normal face is for the stream, you better get ready because it's freaky. Yeah, this is it. So special, I have to have a special thing for it to make it look right. All right, well, I guess we'll go back with the standard issue here. It looks like a filter. Good guess, my man. Looks like one of them band members of KISS. It may or may not have been, depending on the copyright laws or whatever. It was an artistic interpretation. Yes, I'm the man of many faces. Turkeys. Pumpkins? You're on the weird one now, aren't you? For my normal face, I gotta do. Oh man, this one's not set up. This is a good pumpkin, but now I got this foggy stuff behind me. Crap. Also a handsome little devil. But I beat your ass. So watch out. Spit on you too. We just have fun. We kind of make this a little lighthearted. Now I lost my face. I forgot which face I had. I think it was this one. Oh no, that's Chad. We got too many faces, clearly. I guess we're going with my normal one. We'll just rock this one because I can't find the one I started with. All right, so let's get on with it. Let's start diving into these guys. I guess we're doing, well, let's... OPAI, I don't know what that is. Let's check that one out and find out what it is. It might be something life-changing. Who knows? Let's find out what it is. Oh, I'm on the wrong place. I need to go here. Oh, you blinded me. What's up with that? Dark theme. Why won't that ever stay? OPAI. And it's not coming up over here. So is it that new? It's not a meme, is it? Oh, what is it? Optopia AI. Okay. Oh, Optopia AI. I guess we have to go here. Maybe they got it at CoinGecko. Also with a white screen, even though it's click dark. There, we got it over here. Okay, now we can get some information on it. They won't tell me what it does, though. That's what sucks. They will on your phone. They won't on the website. Let's see. Chart looks interesting. It's got, okay, so she's got a little pump up right now after a possible double bottom scenario. This is market cap fully diluted. We don't know what the market cap is. The fully diluted market cap would be 1.7 million. Total supply is 2 million. Maximum supply is 2 million. This is a tiny, brand new little thing. All-time high was 3 months ago. It's down 72% from that. It was at 0.003. And now it's 10% lower from, I'm getting ahead of myself. All-time low was 30 days ago, and it's up 121% from that. Interesting. I know nothing about this, but let's go check it out because we like to find new stuff around here and look at it, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. I acknowledge this risk, and what kind of unilateral contract are you trying to get me to sign here, sir? We are an experimental project. Octopia is the first specialized layer 2 on Ethereum tailored for AI application. Oh, that's interesting. It's got a narrative at least. Well, I don't know if it's got a working project yet, but at least it's got a narrative that's going to get some attention. The Octopia team has issued and developed this brand new technological solution. Please note the Octopia team is not responsible for the final outcome of Octopia, so it's a work in progress. There are potential financial risks associated with the concept of Octopia, and success is not guaranteed. There's a risk of financial loss due to technical... Okay, so we're covering their ass there. Let's see what it is. Go claim it. What do you mean go claim? Is there an airdrop? Oh, as a pioneer, your courage and efforts have laid the foundation for the new beginning of the interstellar golden age. Welcome to the Wealth Exchange Plaza, where you can claim your well-deserved rewards and continue your adventure journey on an optimal claim time. Yeah, I got nothing. I ain't connected nothing either. Okay, interesting though. So staking, airdrop. There is an airdrop. Okay. It's an Ethereum coin, right? ERC20. So I don't know what would qualify you for that. Or I haven't seen anything, but it looks interesting. NASDAQ's ecosystem. This is your ecosystem. It's already what? Discover the diverse apps and services within the Octopia ecosystem. I mean, we're still waiting on Caspa to get an ecosystem, and this one's already got one. That's kind of cool. I mean, for real? All this? Okay. That looks interesting. Let's you got a white paper. Where is, do you have a, you have to build on there, right? Don't you have a GitHub? Where's your GitHub? I don't see a GitHub link. Search on Twitter. You don't have a Twitter link. So we're missing some things here that I don't know if it's necessarily a red flag, but, or maybe it's just because it's, well, if they got an ecosystem, they should at least have some other things too. So, brand new coin, know nothing about it, so we're just kind of digging a little bit. 15 hours ago, Op AI, I guess is how you say it. There will be no mercy. Huge backers behind this one. Soon, back for 0.0015. Okay, backers. KuCoin's behind you? KuCoin Ventures? Definitely one to keep your eye on, I believe. I mean, I'm impressed that they have a, where did the website go? You lost it. Developers, documents, leaderboard. I think what I'm looking for. Become an early adopter. Intent-centric layer 2 network that allows permissionless intent creation. Okay. Let's go check this one out on the, see if we can chart her out. And it's on KuCoin. It would be, oh, it's on COINEX too. We'll take a look at it on KuCoin because I think that's where you trade, right? Nice. Okay. Zoom out. She's been around for, she's not just brand new. She's been here at least since July, or at least that's when it got listed on KuCoin, and they are a partner, so I would say that's probably when she came out. We're going to go from this little wick right here and kind of evaluate and see where she's at in her little early life cycle here. We're still in accumulation zone, so it's you got the road dog's approval for buying in. This is where I would buy. I'm just not that you need my approval. I mean, this is where I would buy. I'm just saying this is how I use the strategy, and it tells me that anything in here is, of course, the lower you can get it, you don't have to just do it from there. You can do it this way too, to really narrow it in, find your latest high, and if you accumulate below that 236, you know you're getting a good deal. You're buying at a good price. And so for this little thing that happened here, was that September? Getting it somewhere at 0.0007. Well, I mean, do I have to prove it? Let's say if you got it there, and where we are right now is 22%. Where we just went up to and came back down from was 80% gain. So like, yeah, this is, you need to buy. In my personal opinion, beneath these red lines here, these 236s, and on the bigger scale, it's beneath it, saying you haven't missed your chance yet. So can she pull back? She can always pull back. And where would she pull back to? Swing low to swing high would give us a little idea. So 0.0008 area. She is at the 50% retracement. So between here and that's a great little. When you get a strong move like that, the 0.5, you need to pay attention to it because that she could just bounce from there. So we got this little window between 0.0067 and where she is right now as a good place to accumulate this if you want to take a play on this. Now she's doing a double bottom structure. She may be coming back up here, 0.0014. Retest that. It may take it a minute to happen. She may come down, piddle around a little bit, and then go up there. It could happen, but indicators here say that she looks like she's just getting started on the MACD, so we might be, believe it or not, headed up here, and I'm just going to throw that one up there because why not? That is where she had the hiccups. That's where she started losing it. That's where she spiked up to. To me, that's a good target. So the two targets, I would look at this, and we'll see how well that they perform. If the price was to hit them, you're on COINEX too, right? You're on my exchange. Grimmer? He brings me charts that are good. He brings me good charts. I mean, I know she's already taken off, but it's in the. He brings things that are really. He's got a knack for, is what I'm trying to say. He's got the gift. Got the talent. So 0.0014.002. If we were doing a trade setup on this little guy, idea. What would it look like from here to there would be, depending on where you put your stop loss. I don't like 23% stop losses. I see some people do that sometimes. I think that's crazy. But I would consider layering in and leaving a stop loss below here. That would kind of, if you would lower your entry, so you would bring this down. So if you got it down somewhere through here, you're still in a big ass stop loss. I don't like that. So it's probably not the right time frame for it. So I think you kind of DCA on this one, maybe through here just to see. Just take it carefully. There's a big movement through there, is what I'm trying to say. It's kind of hard to get a good setup until you get a confirmed bottom. So safe thing to do would be wait till we actually get a bottom, and it may not be there. We got this trend line. She could be coming right down there. That would be cool. Let's try that idea from there. For an idea like that, put this anywhere under that trend line right there. That's still about a 15 to 12%. Come on now. Depending on where she hits on that trend line, and we're thinking, well, we'll watch this one rather than an official setup, but she can make some gains. Look, from where she is now to that target's 15.6% gains. To this target up here is 126%. So definitely worth watching. Newer project, double bottom scenario. I like it. Let us also take a look at ORAI, O-R-A-I, also over on KuCoin and COINEX. Had a trade set up for that one, and I know I got a big ass old target up here at $10, and it may not play out. That is like an 8 to 1, even if we carry it down, just to make it more sensible. And that's with a 10% stop loss there, which now we could actually move up. You put your stop loss into a break even. Boom. I want to do that right there. You got no risk. When you put it in profit, you're still good. Well, now we can't see what our risk reward ratio is because now it's 1 to 22,000. See if we can back that up to where we at. I'll just leave it alone and leave it there. Hopefully one of these days we'll come back and say, nailed it. But the way the moving averages look, I don't know if it'll get that one. Anytime, like real soon, eventually. I think this is a little bit more reasonable. And even that's kind of up there. she's got some stuff to do before she gets up there, but I like where I chain. I know she can do some numbers. She was at $20 this year. She can go back there, especially if we're just now starting to get bullish, right? Let's take a look at Shiba as requested. To the upside. I think that was an example. That's not normally what I do. To the upside, but I had targets that never got hit on Shiba way back in April before the market tanked. There are no 100% guarantees there. Now that looks like a nice channel breakout. Partial decline, rounding. On the 6 hour, it's a weird time frame, but that just happened to be where I'm at. But she's showing the resistance over here at 800 moving average. That's interesting what the 50 did right there. With the little duck lips. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit to the daily. Here we go. Nice. 600, 800 caught it. We made a nice little double bottom right there. That's a cute. Those are nice. That's a nice shape right there. I like it. I like it so much, I'm going to put me some little smiley faces right there in the middle though. I think I will a little smiley face there. And a little smiley face right here. Or not, because yeah, that would be too easy. All right, so double bottom situation here. I put them there because we call this a neckline. Yeah, this makes sense to me. If it's a neckline, yeah. Bouncing off that neckline. My collarbone right there, and twice. And we just keep coming back up to our 200 moving average. And then one of these days we're going to get past that little sucker and start moving up. And I think that day's coming a little bit sooner than not. Some people might be seeing like a inverted head and shoulders forming here, and that's common to see when you get a breakout of a channel and a partial decline. You can see those patterns form, double bottoms. Maybe they can form into something bigger. They're just bottoming patterns to look for when you find a decline on a channel, or a partial decline on a channel there. This is not yet confirmed, but if it ever does confirm, this head and shoulders idea here, it's got to come up, price has got to come up here to confirm it, 0.00002. Then we can get a nice little breakout of this. Basically, can you see this line going here? That's a moving average actually, but it spells out a channel that we're in. So whether you look at this as channel or you identify the bottoming patterns or whatever, I'm just telling you right now, after going through all this pattern stuff and everything, I find that channels and triangles make it a lot simpler. And the OGs told me that beginning. I didn't believe them because I thought, y'all just don't know all the nitty gritty patterns, do you? No, they knew that they were just, this could be good for more detailed information, I guess. But, the channel already contains all the information you need. Why do you need to make it more complicated? So I got this little measure move here. Nice. What would that look like if we get there? It would not be easy. She would be up and down, but if you had conviction, then the best thing to do would be wait for it to break out of the channel. That's the safest way to do it. But some of you guys are degens, I know, because I'm a degen too. And you're like, I want to jump in now. Not always the smartest thing to do, but hey, if you're going to do it, at least, let's see what might happen. 50% that way. If it doesn't happen, then you go up a little bit and then you come down 40%. I'm just kidding. The hardest part about technical analysis is, realizing everybody doesn't have the same risk or trading strategies, use the same tools, have the same mindset, have the same bias. We shouldn't have a bias, or try not to have a bias, but they creep in. Everybody's not the same. Everybody's different. So you just got to go by what the chart has and key areas and what might be happening in scenarios, and then you have to. Even if you're watching other people and watching other tubers do their analysis, it's just an idea. You have to You got to find a strategy that works for you, something that makes sense for you. You got to have your own convictions. I see that. I can see how that could happen. Yeah, I've seen that before and played that, or something. Bring your experience into the game. Don't just blindly follow people. I think is what I'm trying to set out there. There are bad habits. I've got bad habits. I tried to talk about them. I'm a little bit of a DJ. I buy too many coins. Spread myself out there. Those are bad habits. Please don't do it. It's not working. I could have better results not doing those things. Other people have bad habits of getting emotional in their trades, jumping out way too quick when they're trying to scalp in 1 minute for whatever reason. Or we all got our habits and we have to evolve. Let's go ahead and take a look at Brett. Good old Brett. Here on MEXC, nice breakout. Retest to the upside. I got it right at 15 cents is what I'm looking for with this nice little target about 13. 12.8 is a good area for shorter term targets. Is this a measure move?
Yeah.
That channel does not look like the angles match up, but we'll go ahead and take a measure move straight down just to see what we got. And I guess that's why we already did that, and that's where we got our 15-cent target. It's respecting this trend line, and as long as it's respecting that, hey man, awesome. That leaves us with this idea that we got one of them fun megaphones. Now, they can get scary because prices can come back down to the bottom, but they can also rise up to the top, and it's crazy, but they're fun to play. We play a lot of these on this channel, and you'll see them too, exactly this kind of thing. And if you can catch it down here and sell it up there, well, that's pretty cool gains. That's like 60%. $100 here turns into $160 there. $1,000 here turns into $1,600 there. And that's how we play this game. $10 turn into $16. Make you holla. Do the wild thing. So we're going to take a look at Nacho Caspa coin. Right here we go. If we ever find it. It's on MEXC. You're kidding me. Why are you? You're not got crypto. You don't have it? Okay. Do we have to go to the actual exchange? I don't know if I've got it where I can. We'll do it there then. We will go to COINEX. I am not logged in, and it will not let me do anything without a VPN here, but we can go to the markets. And we go to spot trading. Let's turn this thing on dark mode. Let's go over here and let's pick up Nacho. Nacho US dollar tether. And let's take her down to the 1 hour. She's kind of new. She went up. They crashed her down. It went up to 4 zeros 24, came down to 3. I'm sorry, 3 zeros 24, came down to 3 zeros 14-ish. And then it's been going up since then. Higher highs, higher lows. Nice. Looks like, are you trying to break out? Are you trying to break out on a 15-minute? A lot of flushes going on here. You little Caspa whales out there playing them whale games. I see you. I have no tools to draw on. That sucks. COINEX, what the hell? Where are my drawing tools? Indicator, they're hidden here somewhere. Chart by TradingView. Now you took me to TradingView, and without having it at all. What was the point of that? All right, so we're starting to break up right now. The 15-minute for Nacho. If you don't have your Nacho in, ladies and gentlemen, you might want. I can't draw a trend line, but she looked like she's doing something. A mega phony pattern. She's probably only going to come up here before she has some resistance, though. Can we do a fib? I can't. This sucks. I got no tools, and I don't see a link for them. We got TradingView. They got AI analysis. What's this say? I didn't know they had that on COINEX. Really? This is the depth. So let's take a look at this. This is all the people wanting to dump on all the new people buying this Caspa meme coin. Okay, does that put this more in perspective? Because that's what's happening. They're making their 10x's and everything. You can't blame them. They're just playing well games, and they get to play the wells. If they got in earlier than you did, you know, that was a smart move for them to do this. Just know you're buying into a shit ton of resistance, but it's done it enough. It's blasted through it before, so it just depends. I want to check out this AI analysis. What are you saying? The market is showing an upward trend with the candlestick pattern indicating strong buy orders. That's pretty cool that you can do that, AI. The chart clearly shows an upward trend. Clearly. No influence there. What is this? Can I get you off of here? 15-minute trend analysis. The market is showing an upward trend. Apparently, we're showing an upward trend here. That's kind of cool. This is the basic. Do you have line? Can I draw anything? I can't draw a trend line, but she's going up anyway. Caspa, meme coins, Nacho. You made me any money yet? I'm through it. You made me any money yet? I believe I made $5. I believe I'm up $5. I only got $100 worth of this in. So Nacho for you Caspa freaks. Here's another meme coin that's kind of gaining popularity. This is Fwog. And I'm on the daily here. She's just been hanging out up here, right? Not following or anything. That's very interesting. In my opinion, we've broken up from a channel and it's very bullish. And she may be trying to go up level by level. She may hang out in this channel for a little while. Top of that channel is about 23 cents. She's at 19 now. Here's another idea to look at where we're breaking and finding. I like this one better, actually. I'm getting rid of these other guys. Still gives us that same idea there. $21 moving average might be coming up through here too. She might be coming down by 17 cents to 23 cents. That's kind of the range I'm looking for this little guy. I also got this idea here. Let's see if we're starting to form something, and I don't want to neglect the fact that you could come down at 14.5 cents too. A little different from what you normally see me do, but this is pretty gosh darn accurate too. Trend lines are your friends, baby. Well, you got to check out Doge. Also having a good day. Still trying, not made it past that 200 daily moving average. Trying. Moving averages look pretty good. 800, 600, 360, where we blasted off from this time once we got past it. Cool. Might come back down to these areas, about 11.8. Could. Oh, you got some wild prize action going on here. Oh, we already got you drawn. I'll just take you and slide you up here. Connect those dots just a little tighter on these candle bodies. This is the idea we're using as points of resistance here. So she's probably getting kind of topped out for right now. Maybe we can see 13.5 cents out of this guy, get a higher high. That would be cool. Remember, we are to break out of a falling wedge. Has a nice little target at 20 cents. 21 cents is also on the table there for Doge. We're just not there yet. Got to start working our way through a series of higher highs and higher lows, which is what we've been doing. We just got to give it time to work out, baby. That's all. Nosana's getting some more interest. I think that there is an ETF news about this one. Oh, what is all going on here? Chop, chop. all this is outdated. Let's take into account our new information here. So parabolic move, then down and sideways as usual. We was hoping we would get something here at the double bottom, but it didn't pan out. What else is doing this? Bitcoin's doing something similar to this idea, doing a double bottom in the middle of an air. So could we get a bump up and then come down? We could. So let's keep that idea in mind. Keep this pattern. Keep this idea in mind on everything. We come down for a double bottom, probably at a 618 retracement. So it looks like we're 786. Is at a bottoming area, went up, got rejected, and then we lost it. We lost it, and it was over. Parabolic moves, man. I think the biggest mistake you can make, other than not selling, is when she comes back and trying to buy the dip, because the dip usually turns into a lot lower dips after parabolic moves. Just how price action works. She has to reaccumulate slowly before trying to produce something like that again. And when we're in these coins and we're excited about price going up or maybe taking profits and don't want to, you know, it's a tendency to buy too soon. I don't think it's too soon right now. We've actually come down to the areas that we need to here. And now she's starting to look kind of interesting. And we can apply our standard analysis here, get our accumulation zone here below 260. You will look back in about 6 months and say, man, I wish I'd bought more under 260 if you're interested in this. You may have other picks that you have more conviction in. I don't know. We're just looking at the charts. So that's the one. 526 is the target that's worth waiting for, in my personal opinion. It'll be chop chop. It may take it months to get there, but if you're going to make some money, if you're going to swing trade, that's how I like to do it. I'd rather get 186%, but hey man, taking profit here, 40% at 260 or 93% at $3.62. We'll throw that one in there. That would be the short-term target I would try to go for. Oh no, sauna. Let's come back to the chat here. It is a filter. Yes, it is a filter. How do you do it? Can you tell us? The filters? Janky bootleg altered Snapchat that they don't ever use anymore for computers. I would think there would be more of a market for something that does AI face construction and things like that. There should be. I need something like that. I want something that I can get more face filters, and if I could design my own face filters, so much the better. But for Snapchat, they quit doing all that stuff, and I don't know. I think they still do it on the phone. Maybe they changed things, and it's not friendly to creators. I haven't found anything friendly to content creators to kind of help us do stuff. Some of it works well. It's all in the design of the filter, so you just have to find one that works. That's why I wish I could design my own. I think we checked out Brett, right? I thought we did. Tell me if I didn't. Sometimes I have hallucinations. Drill says, I love this kind of stuff. All right, well, you found a home, baby. Good brown gravy. Road dog, my Aleo keeps dropping faster than the temperature outside. Oh no. Aleo. What was that one again? I've seen that one mentioned recently too. I think I may have played it at one time. Ooh. I'm not even sure what this is. Let's see if it can tell us. Oh, you're not going to tell me. I got to go to CoinMarketCap if I want a good definite without having to chase down the website. Aleo. There we are, number 220. You're at $2.28. Is that right? 229. What's the deal with this one? Where's the coin information? Is this it? Okay, there it is. They changed it up, didn't they? Maximum supply is infinity. That's a warning sign. Total supply is 1.55 billion. That's not horrible. What's in circuit? Circulating supply is 107 million. So you got less than 10% circulating supply. Total supply. Market cap is still a decent market cap. Did it come out with a high valuation? It looks like it probably would have. All-time high was 19 days ago. It was 679. And it just hit its all-time low. So it did come out with a high valuation. That's how they get us. Come out with hype on the back. What was this going to do? I really want to see an explanation. There you are. Alio represents a significant advancement in the blockchain sector. Don't play all. Focusing on enhancing privacy and security through the use of zero-knowledge proofs. Okay. As a layer 1 blockchain. What? Okay. I'm just reading. It's all nerd stuff. But it's layer 1. Okay, so that would be worth, I mean, thinking about. What say ye on Tokenmetrics? That's not Tokenmetrics. What do they say about it? Am I logged in? Watch me not be logged in. No, we should be in there. Alio, are you a gem? Do you have hope? Have you got something for me? Let's go to... Are you not going to have anything? Let's go to investor summary. You're not got anything for me. Valuation grades at 12 point. You're on that side of it? It's saying it's overvalued or around the chain undervalued. Halo was born from a desire to achieve the impossible. You Does it involve Shakira? To use a user experience on the web that is both truly personal and truly private. Offer truly private applications. Might be too. Well, I mean, she's down. If you believe in it, you can find a spot to maybe look at adding to your position, and that could help you. She's at one of such spot right now at 208. But there's no guarantees that she won't come down to 147 or lower. I don't quite know, but this is the first area I'd look for her to try to bounce. So I think that the best opinion idea that I can give you is just to see if she bounces here. And if she does and starts making a come up a little bit, starts showing the signs of turning around here at this level, you might find an entry to offset your bags. And that way you can get back in the profit sooner. I don't know what your original entry was, but I would be careful because this cloud here in the 4 hour makes me think that maybe she might be eyeballing this over here, 145. So maybe a DCA strategy, but I would say more to get in down there. But she is at an area where she should start seeing some reversals, either here or what is that, about 60 cents lower. This one's got a good chance. She's starting to show her roundiness now. We add this little guy, and now she's starting to do her little deviations here. But she could still come down here as she does it. So that's what the Ichimoku cloud's kind of warning us about. Let me see if I got any other things to add here. 4 hour looks interesting. 4 hour looks kind of good that she might try to bounce here. All right, so what to look for? I have to go in a smaller time frame. See what we got. If we wanted to play this one as being the bottom idea, I would want to see her get above 240 before I would feel more confident. The first inklings at confident. And then definitely if she gets above 281, clears that area, that would be a much better confirmation. But for the degen confirmation, I kind of like that idea. It's not too far from where we are right now. And if she starts looking a little bit more healthy, that might be a good place to add into your bag, and then you can get in profits sooner. And help you come out ahead. DreamTech CV, what do you think of? There's that bot. What do you think about Dogecoin? About Doge? Oh, we looked at it earlier, right? I like Doge. I also got the NFT. I've been playing that on base. Is it called Doge NFT? Supposedly the picture of the Doge, they it's a DAO that bought that. I'm also playing that. But I like Doge. I thought we did look at her. Right? Short-term memory, yeah. So she could be coming down, retest 12 something, but ultimately, we know I've got 13.5 coming. What are my bigger targets for Doge? 21 is the good ones I'm looking for. Oh yeah, that didn't happen. Or the possibility for that upside. She didn't happen because she lost the trend line, and that was, I should have left that trend line on there. If I draw something like this, there's got to be a trend line. They can't just draw a little flag and say, to the upside. I've got to have a trend line to bounce off of. So Doge has got to break out. Yeah, I think 21, 22 cents is what I'm looking for Doge to retest these areas, and then maybe we can start looking at 27 and 30. She's got the nice little shapy going on. She could be doing something. This is the bottom we need to be looking at for Doge right here. And it's a little sketchy because we got some space in here. She came down a little bit lower than what she needed to, but that's where we are. As long as we don't break this trend line, we're good. So we don't want to lose 10 cents anymore. If we lose 10 cents, we could... it gets hairy. It doesn't look like we're going to do it just yet, so... How about that old Trump coin? Is it finally going up? So it looks like Trump coin is up to 510. That's on futures. Let's see if we can get here we go. 513. She's had a rough way to go. She was up to $17. Will it get back there before November? Will it do anything after November? That's what I'm wondering. Probably, I would say it is, you need to find a profit taking place. I'm going to find a profit taking place soon. We got a short time to November 5th. And I'm looking probably about $11. I do think that we can make it back there by then. Hopefully we can blast it out of the water. Maybe things will just go crazy. Maybe she'll come up to $20 or $28. I don't know, but I've got some of this and I want to get paid about $11. I'd be happy with that. And save a little bit later. Save a little bit for maybe higher. I feel funny if I'm not talking about this little MFer here, man, because this little MFer is all over the place. People seem to be making money with this little MFer, so we're going to take a look at you. Come here, you little MFer. I played this one over with my base wallet. And she's been, okay, you've been doing good. You just got a little pullback. Is that what it is? Are you breaking trend line? Are you ready to pop back down to the downside? What is this? What are you drawing here? Must be relevant on the smaller time frame. Maybe. Okay, I guess it is. Look like crap on the daily, so I don't know how strong it will hold. But on the 4 hour, it looks like it's got a good chance that this little MFer could get a bounce here about 0.03. But what's she doing? She's leveling out. She could be making an inverted or a regular head and shoulders and breaking out, and she looks like she is. I also see a head and shoulders form as you exit a channel, and that might be what we're doing, which will bring this little MFer down back to these areas about 2.5 cents. So be cautious of that. I'm just following this trend line here, and she is starting to break. It may not be too horrible because it's at a different angle from here, so this angle might save us. Let's look at that. Let's let this be the line in the sand there. All right, I see that we've been going and people are starting to get a little bit tired here. Let's come back to the chat real quick. Chris123 says there's only 1 billion coins of Joshua Pero De Niro, new Dogecoin. That's a lot better than what most meme coins do. Justin Mason says the Balkan Dwarf. I don't know what is that? Kick. What is that? Is that a coin? Gabriel Cordoso, Bitcoin's not struggling at all. She was struggling at 68. She's still struggling because we're not getting past 68. The question is, are we going to get past 68, or is it going to dump on our ass and we're going to go back to 66? If it does, then our altcoins are going to feel the pain too. She's had straight up, so I mean, it's semantics, I guess, but my definition, yeah, she's struggling at resistance because she hasn't quite made it up there, but she can. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that she can't, but she's looking like she's getting tired. My rule is, see that little green line right there? My rule of thumb is, for whatever time frame I'm looking at, if she's above that green line, that's the 9 moving average. If she's above that, we're fine, and I'm not saying anything bad about it. If she breaks it, though, I'm going to talk dirty about her. I will smear her name in the mud and make her shameful till she starts going back up. Just like she is here on the 1 hour. You suck, Bitcoin. You're losing it. You're a loser. Why are you? No, I'm kidding. So is this tells me we are coming down. So say hello to 67,000. Losing about $500 here over the next, I don't know, couple hours. So, I mean, that's what I mean when I'm saying she's struggling. On the bigger picture, she's doing fine. Gabriel Cardoso says, buy Bitcoin. I'll never say anything bad about that. Bitcoin's the one that you really, really need more than any of the others. If you're not looking at the crypto market as Bitcoin is the top dog, and that's the goal, is to get as much as that as we can through whatever means necessary through the altcoins and whatnot, I think you're kind of missing the big picture. And some people think like that, you know, it's just, I'm just going to trade altcoins for dollars. Screw Bitcoin, it's too much, it's too up there. But you're missing the whole point of Bitcoin. And that's a global narrative that, trust me, about 10 years, you're going to say, oh, I should have got Bitcoin. 5 years, 1 year, you're probably saying, oh, I should have got Bitcoin. It's just that you're not really appreciating maybe it is only a 3x, 5x. This cycle or something. It doesn't seem much, but if you're putting your wealth in the Bitcoin instead of the dollar, you're going to see your portfolio go up a lot more steady. It will steady out your portfolio. You got to have it. Anybody buying MicroStrategy options? I don't buy options, but I do have the stock, and I do like it when that stock splits because that rocks. But I've never done options. Lots of people talk about them. Maybe I should look into them sometimes, but I haven't got into it. Check out what? Book of Ethereum? Alright, let's see what we got. It's got a good deck score. $74.8 million market cap, 100 million circulating supply. Oh, nice. Here in the 4 hours, she's going up, higher highs, higher lows. Not a place for me to buy in, but it would be one to watch its performance and everything. Is she getting ready to do something crazy like go parabolic? Maybe she. I mean, this is a bearish channel. She broke out, retested. She very well could. Does it make me want to FOMO in? No, but it makes me. If I were going to look for, I would look at the bottom or middle of this channel. I don't know. Do I have things to draw on here with? I think 59 cents would be good. And then 50. I would go 59 or 45. 45 is a little bit deeper. If she goes there, she'd be losing this channel if she does. I don't know, but she has 59 and bounces there. She can probably still keep them going up. She may be going parabolic. I don't know, but it's not in a place where I would you'd be buying the tops, right? I have a rule against buying tops. I try to keep that. Sometimes I screw it up, but I would rather find something I'm interested in and try to get it as low as I can, or when she's first starting to take off, rather than here. Back to the old chat here. Turkey dog, I believe you're right. I believe you're right. I believe it is. I'm turning into a turkey. It's just at that time. What's your thought on dog go to the moon as an alternative to BTC? I'm thinking that I've already sold, and I've already moonbagged that little sucker with that airdrop, which was nice. And I don't know about Bitcoin substitute, but I'm waiting for it to go up so I can collect my Bitcoin from that little sucker. Doggo to the moon. That was one of the best airdrops ever. Is this it? Like, I don't, that should be it. Dog. I don't know if do I have to spell it out? I think it's just DOG. I think it'd be the same one. It was COINEX will have it. Doggo to the moon. I know it's on COINEX. Doggo to the moon for sure. Yeah, same one, I believe. 0.00 is half a penny right now. So this is on Stacks blockchain, I believe, right? No. Runes. Is it a rune? I can't remember. It's on one of them Bitcoin chains. I use the X wallet, but it's not Stacks though, is it? She was doing good. She went up to 0.09 somewhere through here. I took the moon back somewhere about 0.08 something, right through here, just right. It wasn't the top, but it wasn't the bottom. It was still good. And I just happened to turn on my wallet and see, why is my numbers up so high? And I'm like, oh crap, there's an airdrop and it's real. And there was another one that hasn't done as well. It's Lobo? Is it Lobo Wolf or something? I think I got this because I hold runes, right? Or I got a rune airdrop. I don't know, man. There's so much stuff going on there. And if just like in the Caspa memes, if you're early, you're good, right? So I tried to be early for the Stacks blockchain and whatever it led to, and it led to a lot of stuff. An airdrop was one of them. Nice channel. I'm gonna use my fibs to do it. We came back for a full retracement right there. Yeah. So she should be headed right here, 0.0068. Not is where I want to sell. It's doubtful that she comes up higher for a higher high just yet. She'll probably come back and try to retest the other high that she had. So the 886 would probably be, that's what I'm going to be looking for. Right about 0.009, right below that. And it doesn't sound like much, but imagine at 0.002 cents and it goes up there. That's 200% gains. So me getting out with half my moon bag, I mean, if I'd kept it, I would have been down 75%, but I didn't. I took half of that and let the rest of it roll down, which is still a nice. I've still got like 400,000 of these little suckers left. So if she wants to go up to a penny, I'm cool. Do it. Please, for the love of God, doing it. I don't plan on selling all. I'd layer out because you don't know what this is going to do, right? It's actually got some traction now. So, I mean, what if she goes up to a penny and a half? 156%. Not bad. So I like it. I've got it because it was an airdrop. So I'm in it. Chris says, me too. I still have my runes. Oh yeah, me too. And that it fluctuates, but it's impressive how much those were selling for, right? I mean, I've seen them range from $2,000 to $5,000, maybe more. I don't know. I don't know what they're going for right now, what the value is now, but that's some cool stuff. And all you had to do is just, I forgot how you got it. I forgot how I think I was staking stacks, which is also cool. It's like having a Bitcoin miner. I bought stacks really cheap, probably about $800 worth, put it over there. It's worth a lot more than that. And it's made me over $400 worth of Bitcoin. I think I get like, is it $20 or $40 a month? I think it totals, it's 2 payments. I think it's 2 payments a month and they're about $20 a piece. So I'm getting that in rewards just by just keeping it staking. Just about, what is it, about 3,000, a little over 3,000 tokens I staked, but I bought them really cheap. Said, I'm playing this one. And then it came to airdrops, which are just, a lot of them are worthless, but the dog go to the moon was a big one. I'm talking like, I looked in my wallet was up $8,000 and I'm like, what? What's just from doing this? This is what the new ecosystem. So I mean, that's why I'm encouraging you guys that are in Caspa. I'm not in the Caspa new ecosystem, but it can turn into something really cool if you play it. I played the Cosmos ecosystem and that just rewarded me like crazy with airdrops and everything for what I put into it and what it's generated. I'm like, yeah, getting in early is definitely, and just, yeah. Yeah, Lobo, that was it, Lobo. You get Lobo Runestone too. Up to $5,000. Breaking Candle says Speedy next turbo. That one looks interesting. DMC3 says, I sold my poor Ada to Nacho. Thanks, boss. Oh my gosh. I find that funny. Because Cardano, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I've been in this game for a long time. I was in Cardano when she was like when 2 cents, 5 cents, and it was just as boring as it is right now. It's like, is it ever going to move? Is it ever going to do anything? And it looks great on paper. The reason I got into it's because they do their own white papers. I mean, it's really like it's a professional product or project. But man, how long? Do we have to wait 25 years for it to finally do? I mean, eventually people just, you know, you got to see a return, got to see something. And maybe it will, man. I'm not a Cardano hater, but I'm tired. I got tired, so I put haven't sold my bags or anything yet, but it's the option on the table. They got to be worth selling though. Black Hat, you give signals? Not anything consistently. I will put trade setups out on my Telegram group, which happens to be free. I can't put the links up there in the description though. But we do have I don't know what you're calling signals. If you're calling trade setups like that, well, that was a brag. That was an after effect. Where I put a trade setup and there was one that got hit. That wasn't what I was looking for to show you. But no, I'm not really a signals person or I do a signals group or anything, but I do, you know, we do post charts over there. When the market gets ready for it, I'll be posting things and what I do. And then every once in a while we'll get in there and we'll just trade, you know, maybe a small time frame, do some scalping or, you know, just do some different things. It's mostly for, you know, where I get information for people can learn that need to learn and just a community to share ideas and alpha and stuff. I lost my chat again. Where are you, chat? You guys have been doing pretty good. Thoughts on Kamala on Radium? Probably going to zero. Let's dive it in. Gary Gensel will probably call it security. I'm just speaking the truth. Is it? Oh, wait a minute. They got one on. Okay, they got them everywhere. They got several of them. You'd probably have to give me a contract address because I'll probably pick the wrong one. Radium. I don't, because I see Solana, but there's two on Solana. I don't know which one is. There's Crazy Kamala and there's Kamala Harris. And then there's Harris through Wormhole. I don't see anything that specifically says Radium, so I will go with let's go with the one that says Kamala Harris. Oh look, did you do? Oh, that looks more like what I would expect. Looks like it's trying to do a double bottom. I can see a 2x from it, from just testing its previous levels there. If this is the right one. Chris says, I think it's really going to pump. Oh, we're not talking about Kamala though. We're talking about what? Something else. We're talking about, shoot, what was it? Oh, the dog coin. Chris says, I don't know what to think about Ethereum. That trade was an ETH trade. Couldn't read fast enough. Ethereum? I don't know if I'm catching all the context on all these, so you might have to help me clarify, but if you're talking about Ethereum, we can take a look at it. Where'd my, whoa, back up, where'd you move? I've got a lot of confidence for this little area right here. They're about 28.70. I would look at that. I think that's a support resistance flip area there. Fibs are telling me that. Moving averages are kind of pointing in that area too. Looks like we'll start seeing resistance there. I think that's probably where we're starting to head there. We'll start heading 27, then 28. It's making a making a possible inverted head and shoulder reversal pattern. Oh, I guess well, if you draw your neckline there, then she's about to confirm it. We need to break out of it. Come on, baby. If you break out, then you want to take me higher, and we're heading toward about 3,000 by that measure, man. Star Wars, man. We're getting a bunch of new faces here. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you for checking me out. I'm a little bit different in the late night. Kamala Harris went. Okay, so we got the right one. Horse, Kamala Horse. Did we do Kamala Horse? Is that the one from Banner? Do they have one? I've heard him call her that. Oh, that one. Maybe it's my bias kicking in, but I can't see this coin doing very well because or Gensler or Bowden or any of those based on any of the Democrats or Elizabeth Warren, because I mean, why would people buy the coin as a meme when they don't like them and they're trying to kill crypto? I don't know. That part doesn't make sense to me as far as it, doing numbers and being something, because you'd want to go for the hype. I don't see how they would have hype. I can't see people buying for something that they just despise if they don't like the people. Of course, some people like Kamala, but not many people like Elizabeth Warren and what she's been doing. But we're in a range, so I'd be looking at the top of that range. That's a good place to take some profits. Haven't got to get into my normal analysis. I've been kind of just been doing the... it's still every bit as valid. It's just not the usual techniques. Or the earlier techniques. Come on, where's my price label? Can't even find a price label in here. What is the world coming to? I tell you what. You can't remember where this stuff is at all, can you? Not a bit. That's terrible. There we are. So maybe I'll back up at 12 cents. And that's a 2x from here. That's not bad. Not bad at all. This is where I like to buy. Let me break this down, especially for anybody that's new. I identify channels, and I like to buy along the bottom of trend lines. That's me. I think you get the best risk-reward ratio there. And you can bail out easily when you start breaking trend lines. You get better signals there, in my personal opinion. And then you get the gains when we go up. Where's 120% going from bottom to top there? Okay, that was it. That trade's up here on the screen. I think I got it. All right. So we've been going, what was it, 138? Okay, yeah. It's time for me to turn into a pumpkin. Oh, that's a very glowy pumpkin right there. I think the turkey's more handsome. Yeah. Best looking turkey on crypto YouTube. Man, another turkey out here talking about these charts. It looks as golden brown as I do right now. I guarantee you. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the new people who came around and hung out. I'm here every night, and sometimes I'll pop up during the day, but usually a night thing, and we go over crypto, and I like questions. I like talking about TA, and I do like to teach about TA and my different styles of doing things. But mostly, I like the community and the community vibe. We share a lot of information among each other, and it becomes a community of alpha. I bring a little, you bring a little, we all bring a little, and we make something good and yummy that ends up making us money. And I like it. It's really cool. Free trading community, go check it out. I'll be back again tomorrow night, but thanks guys for hanging out. Until then, trade carefully, and remember, Well, we got to take one more look at Bitcoin. Are we making it down yet? Are we making it down? I'm going to look on the smaller time frames. I always like to end the stroke looking at Bitcoin one more time. And she's trying to come down. She's trying to come down. So let's see if she does. She's broken a few little areas there, but it looks like this area. 67, we may be seeing that. We may be seeing that. She might have something here. I'm on the small time frame. I would be looking at 67. It's okay. It's okay. I still think she might have it in her to go one more chance, one more try to get up to 70. I wouldn't put it past her just yet. And we'll probably see that tomorrow. They like to lead us on the weekends. Tomorrow's Thursday. They'll lead us into Friday and then leave us hanging over the weekends. And yeah, we know the same old story. We get it all the time. We get hung out to dry on the weekends, but they like to drive us up toward the weekends, toward the end of the week. So Thursday might be down a little bit. Friday, they might start pulling their same tricks again. The old market makers, but let's try to make money at it. Thanks for hanging out, guys. See you tomorrow night. Sean? Is he asleep again? Damn it.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on.
Oh, babies. Sean! Drew all over me.
Make you look like you're so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now, if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Feet high off the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blue.
Good night, John boy.